So we just got the release of Army of the Dead on Netflix, and it's honestly better than I was expecting.
They're not what you think they are. They're smarter. They're faster. They're organized.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Brandon, and this is Film Flare, where we discuss anything and everything that makes film and television great. So be sure to subscribe, and let's talk about a great movie. Army of the Dead follows a group of mercenaries who venture into the middle of a zombie outbreak in Las Vegas to try to rob a vault before it gets destroyed by an incoming nuclear strike. It's a movie about as ridiculous as it sounds, and it's no surprise that it was both written and directed by Zack Snyder. It's actually the second zombie movie he's directed in his career, and it's got everything we've come to know and expect from Snyder. Mostly just over-the-top action effects and gore. The movie stars Bautista and De La Reguera and Omari Hardwick as survivors of the first wave of this zombie outbreak who decide to head back inside the quarantine zone in order to pull off a heist that will change their lives.
What if just once, we did something just for us?
And they put together a crew to help them pull it off, including the quietly humorous safecracker Dieter and Garrett Dillahunt as their supervisor with ulterior motives. It was really a great ensemble cast all around. And the characters were surprisingly interesting and really better than I was expecting in this type of film. From the remorseful coyote looking to make up for the sins of her past.
Do you think I enjoy having to leave people? I'm doing what I can to make things right.
To the backstabbing team member with their own agenda. There was a lot more to these characters than your generic shoot-'em-up action heroes. They weren't perfectly rounded out, and some of them were just entertaining cannon fodder, but the writers really tried to give some of them more depth. And although I can appreciate the effort, I was hoping for just a little bit more in the way of character development. But even so, everyone played their given part well.
I've spent so long hating you that I can't just turn that off.
And as far as the actual story of this movie, it's all pretty inconsequential. The main vault heist plot really isn't that important except to give our characters something to do in the story. Planning the heist literally only takes one scene, and then we only get a few more scenes dealing with the vault itself. Most of the story happens around other things as they're trying to get to the vault. I think the Zombie King storyline would have been an interesting idea had we actually had more time dedicated to him. But because the movie spent so little time on him, it just ended up feeling a bit excessive and unnecessary to this movie. But on the other hand, the zombie tiger was really cool, and I'm actually really curious about the robot zombies. There was this little subplot about the military having a part to play in this zombie outbreak, and I'm wondering if those two are connected in any way. But again, the military plot is only hinted at in certain scenes, and unfortunately, like most of the character and story development in this movie, it just led to a whole lot of nothing. But let's be honest, none of us came into this looking for a well-rounded storytelling experience. That's just not the point of this movie. It's a fun zombie flick that works well with Snyder's flair for the theatrics. And everything aside, it's a really entertaining movie that has quickly become one of my new favorite zombie films. Now, there have already been rumors of an Army of the Dead sequel, and while I would enjoy watching another one of these movies, I am a bit wary about a sequel considering how this one ended. This movie did leave the possibility for another story to be told in this world, but considering how most of our characters' stories ended in this one, a sequel runs the risk of feeling way too different with an entirely new set of characters, while at the same time feeling just like a rerun of this story. But who really knows what Zack Snyder has up his sleeves? But either way, let me know your thoughts of Army of the Dead in the comments below. And what do you think a sequel to this movie would look like? Army of the Dead is available now for streaming on Netflix. But before you go and watch that, please do be sure to give this a like and subscribe for more reviews like this. We've got new content coming out every Tuesdays and Fridays. But until next time, have a great day and don't forget to watch a great movie. Bye.
What is this?
goddamn zombie tiger. That's crossing the line.